Hey Shooby Doodlers, how are you doing? Well, today I'm going to show you how to draw a garden spider. We need this kind of curvy kind of triangle like that, and then we're going to put a kind of a curve on the front there like that, and then we're going to have mandible things coming out of the front. There's probably a different name for them. I haven't got all the technical stuff, I'm afraid. And then we want these two legs coming straight out forwards, and then two legs sort of coming out curved to the side like that. One of them is going to be coming back slightly, or the two are going to be coming out each side, and then we want two coming straight back down like that. So to ink it in, I'm going to sort of go around this with a slightly sort of crumbly edge, so not too perfect, and then I'm going to draw in these spots. So this isn't exactly the right spots, and they're all kind of slightly different anyway. So if you sort of draw a white spot and leave it white, and then these kind of little, it's like a C and a D, isn't it, on either side like that, and then just shade them in like that, and then we can maybe put some more in on that side just to get a bit more pattern in there. So this is kind of like the spiders. Well, in Britain we get them around this time of year. Go out into the garden and suddenly they're all over the place, and they make gigantic webs across the path while you're wanting to go across. They've got all these little eyes on the top and then we want these little mandible things, and again we're going to have a bit of a kind of a pattern like that, something like that, and we can make this all a bit bristly with kind of spots and little bits coming out on the outside like that, and maybe some spots around the place. And then the legs, actually I'm going to make that a little bit longer at the front like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw these curves, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is kind of a guide. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming back down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a bit of a guide, and so what I'm going to do is just make it go slightly, kind of bring it in a little bit like that, and then down to a point, and then here we want to bring these in, and then that's going to come to a point there like that. So come in a little bit at that, and then come out, and in a little bit and out, and then down to a point, so in a little bit. So those are really guides to get you to get this sort of looking right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So sort of going to come like that, and then to a point. So it's coming in and in, in and straight. So this will come in, and in like that. Now when you are absolutely sure that the ink is dry, then you can erase all those construction lines that you did in pencil. When you do those lines, don't press too hard or else you'll never be able to erase them. And then what I'm going to do is put a little bit of shading in around the body on all these legs, sort of round about there, like that. And a little bit in there. And then I'm just going to put a little bit going like that. So here I'm going to do big shading, getting smaller and smaller. Big shading, getting smaller and smaller. So that kind of accentuates the joints of the legs here. Okay. So it's big, smaller, smaller. Big, smaller, smaller. And work your way down the legs like that. So we want to come all the way. These are kind of the big bits kind of coming down there like that, and then similarly there, and then we could maybe do some little sort of stripes across like that, maybe some up there as well, just to give a little bit of kind of body feel to the whole thing. And we could maybe do a few more spots in there and in there as well. And then these are going to be eyes, so I'm going to shade these in a bit more, leaving a little kind of white spot as well. And this needs a bit of shading, and then we're going to need some hairiness-izing. Kind of hairy eyes your spine. Hairificate. There must be a word. Hirsutify. And there you go, how to draw a hairy garden spider, real easy. And if you enjoyed that, make sure you are subscribed to Draw Stuff Real Easy. And when you subscribe, click that little bell so you get notified of all the new videos. In the meantime, keep drawing, drawing, drawing. Practice, practice, practice. And I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye-bye.